Hey guys, Rick Shaw here. My sweetie and I had a kind of a cool day. She has a friend that has a birthday coming up and wanted to go pick her something up and wanted to go to the mall. And I said, hey, why don't we go to the Ross in the old neighborhood? And she said, okay, we'll go there. And I bought a wallet there. My wallet fell apart and I picked up a nice wallet, pretty cheap, all leather, and just the style I wanted. They had a whole table full of them. And she's walking around the store. She found her friend a gift. And I always used to go to Ross when I was in California because they always had size 14 shoes. 13 are just too tight. 14 are good, and I can wear 15s also. Well, I remember when I was in California, that's a while ago, so times are changing, I guess. But I could get size 14s anywhere from $8 to $15. Well, when I went over just to look, I don't need shoes. I got 6, 7 pairs of shoes. I don't need any. But I thought I'm going to go over and take a look because they usually have some pretty nice stuff over there. Well, I got over there and I'm seeing prices of $75, $80 for the size 14. They had about 10 different pairs. And the bad thing is some of them, there were some tennis shoes there, pretty damn expensive. And they were seconds because you could see the glue, where the glue comes out, where they seal the sole down. That's a second. And I just thought, wow, pretty expensive. We noticed the store, a lot of things in the store were pretty expensive. Now, there's stuff you can get there that you don't see in other stores. And then when we were done there, we went over to a store called Five Below. I'd never been there. My wife been there before. And I said, no, let's go in there. I'd never seen it. And one thing they have, if you want T-shirts that have logos and stuff on them, go there. They had a whole wall of dang things and a lot of kids' toys and stuff like that. And most of the prices are $5.55. It's all fives. Some of the stuff I didn't think was a good deal. I saw some games and stuff, and they were like instead of putting a price on each individual item, they'll have a whole rack. They'll say this is 20 or this is 25. And I thought the games were expensive. That's why we go to Ollie's and we get the games over there. But it was interesting going to these stores. It was in the old neighborhood. I remember when I was young, that whole area was a wooded mobile home park with little small mobile homes, not real big ones. And then years back when I was visiting, it was a Kmart, and now it's a big Five Below, and there's a Burlington coat factory. I told my wife next time we go shopping, there's a super big lots there and a Burlington coat factory. I says, hey, we'll go in there, just check it out. We'll window shop and not buy any windows. But I got nice jackets from Burlington in the past, the coat factories. So they got some pretty cool stores around here, and it was pretty cool. So, but she got her shopping done, got her friend her gift, and they went to church. I hadn't been able to go good, constipated for days, so I took some stuff to help it out. And I said, well, I can't go to church tonight. Don't want to have an accident. That's for sure. So I'm waiting for the stuff to work. I took the Super Colon Blow, and hopefully it'll get me moving again. This getting the stem cell, it does wreck your gut, and I think it's going to be a good while before my guts are back in. Hopefully they get back to work in order properly. I mean, when I was younger, I was always going 3-4 times a day. Now, it's not so good. They really wrecked my gut. So, yeah, hopefully it'll be all right. I got a doctor's appointment on Monday, and it's gonna suck because the one appointment's 8:30 in the morning. The next one's like 3:30. And they just called up, sent me a message that there's one at 1:30 also. So I just got to sit around and wait in between the appointments, and we'll get them all checked out. I want to see the heart doctor I had that heart medicine, and that package insert, really said it smashes your kidneys hard and all that. So I wanted to talk to a cardiologist and find out what the scoop is, you know. So I definitely don't want, the kidneys. I hope they come back. The percentage is pretty low on their function. And I know the kidney doctor, when I was in the hospital, he said, down the road you'll probably be needing dialysis. And I'm like, man, that's going to suck. But they can get better. He also told me they can get better. So I don't want to do anything with this medicine that's going to harm them. I'm making sure I'm getting enough water. I do got some of that stuff my friend sent me, and then I got some tea that we got. I can't remember the name of it. It's supposed to be to help your kidneys out, and I drink that. I'll drink some of that in the morning, and see how it goes. I hope they're coming back. Every time I go in, they take the pee and let me know how the kidneys are. They do got me high on the bicarbonate of soda and calcium. They kicked that up since I've been going to the doctor. So hopefully that'll help. The main thing they want is my blood not from being acidic. They want it more alkaline, and it's acidic now on the last blood test. That's why they said kick up the bicarbonate of soda. I quit drinking coffee pretty much. I did have a cup the other day. I mean, I was a coffee hound, but doing some reading on that makes your system acidic. So I'm careful not to do that. I did buy some tea though, and I'm just eating things that are acidic. I want to make sure I don't, I'm hoping when I go back this next time, that the blood works a little bit better, because I do feel better. I walked around the store today. My back was getting sore, but my legs aren't tired. I didn't really. I sat down a little bit waiting for Faye just because I didn't feel like walking around the store anymore. There wasn't anything in there, but like I say though, I did get a pretty nice wallet. My wallet I had was from the Philippines, and probably a Chinese one, but I got this one here. I like just a little, just a double folder, and it's a Levi's brand, but it's all leather, and it smells like leather. I mean, it seems to be a real nice one. The stitching's good on it, double stitched everywhere, and it's got the RFID blocker in it. It's got a special spot where you put your cards in, and if you close the flap on it, it says that nothing will get through. So that's kind of neat. I like that. I like that was on there, and it is $12, but they had a pretty big table. That's a good place to go if you want a wallet. Go to Ross. My goodness, they had a pile of wallets there. It was a big old table, about a 4-foot by 6-foot table, and they were just piled in there. They'd been gone through, but nothing wrong with them. And they had all different kinds of styles. I mean, if you want a wallet, they probably got the exact wallet you're looking for, because they had the exact wallet I was looking for. They even had it in brown, this exact same one in brown, and different brand names, and they ranged in price from $6.99 to $12.99. That was the highest, most expensive one, and pretty much 90% of them were leather, and pretty nice. And but we got back. We spent a few hours walking around, but I do want to get out. I don't mind getting out now and walking through these places. We walked outside in the parking lot. It's cold here. We got a dreary week coming. I don't see any temperatures over 50. I hated this, that we had 70s. I thought, boy, this cold's going to be over. Nah. In northern Ohio. I don't like it. I wish I could get Faye to agree to get the heck out of here. I'm not happy with this cold weather at all. It just seems never ending. I think I'm going to start feeling better when I get some sun on me and get some heat in me, and you ain't getting that here. It's a gray day today. They're calling for drizzly rain now for another week, cold. And, I got spoiled in the Philippines, guys. One thing I did like about the Philippines was the weather, I have to honestly say. We didn't get too much bad weather. We had some hurricanes and stuff like that, but we toughed it out, and it's amazing all the damage that those hurricanes can do, and the Philippines just bounces right back in no time at all. You'd be surprised. And but I'm stuck in this frozen wasteland now, and I wish she would agree to move the heck out of here. I still wished I could go to Alabama, go somewhere where you're warm. I talked to Ronald here not too long ago, and it was like 80 degrees. you know, I could go for that. I could go for that and some sunshine. He took a picture of the sky. There was none of those dang sky riders smoke things coming from the planes. The sky was a beautiful blue. It was clear as a bell. And I'm like, man. And here I am stuck in this gray area. And I came here, the BA's pretty good out here. They said it's one of the best ones out of all of them. It's like the fifth best one. And I don't know. I just would love to get out of here, get in some warm weather. And it just seems like the summer doesn't want to come. I know April showers bring May flowers and all that kind of stuff, but we had snow yesterday, and there's still some snow stuck on the roofs and stuff outside, and some of the cars still got it. The people who didn't go anywhere, it's still sitting on there, even though we had a little bit of sun today. We had sun would peek itself out behind some clouds, and then back to this dreariness again. But that's the way she goes. But other than that, things are good. Things are doing real good around here. I am starting to. I think I'm getting a little bit stronger. I don't have any swelling in my feet. I'm eating. I did go up when we were at the market the other day. I bought some. I found some. They were giving me Ensure. Let me get you on this first. They were giving me Ensure, but it had high fructose corn syrup in it. So I told them, no, don't send me that anymore. I'm not going to take that. Well, when we were in the store, there's a brand in there that doesn't have high fructose corn syrup in it, and it's like a protein shake to help you build weight with whey protein and all that. So I told Faye I'm going to grab a few of those. And we'll find out Monday when I go to the doctor. I'll wear the same clothes I wear every time I go so that my weight stays the same. We'll see if I gain some weight. A couple of people told me it looks like I'm filling out a little bit. I can't tell, guys. I don't know. To me, I look in the mirror and it seems like my color's off a little bit. So I don't know. I look like a damn zombie. This stem cell will really kick you right in the butt, guys. It's really something, but hopefully it'll get better. So that's just what I got to say, and you guys all take care. And this is Rick Shaw out.